Hey Al, how are you doing? It's Susie. I'm back from vacation, so I thought I would try and do a quick Temu haul because we got two big packages today in the mail, which is 3 orders together. So anyway, what I have is um, fingernails. These are called Polychrome. They were 39 cents and now they're 37 cents. They're a lot longer than I thought they were going to be, so I don't know. I'm making someone who uses longer nails because I don't think I'm going to wear them because they're too long for me. And they really don't look like the picture that was on Temu. So, had a great vacation. I spent 6 days we spent with my mother. And we had a Christmas party, we had a birthday party, and my sister, smart ass she is, hangs a sign that says "shit you're old," or no, "holy shit you're old" on the garage door because we had a big party. She has a huge garage, so we had a big party in there, and everybody laughed. And I said, "Well, you'll always be older than me." She didn't like that. Anyway, so we got home late last night, and my husband went and picked up our mail today. So that's one thing I love. The post office and our mail holds it for us. But anyway, I'm not going to be on long tonight because he had to go to work and the dog's mad at me because we took her to the vet and she got a shot. But next thing I bought was this. It is a blocking pin opener. This little pin goes down into the tube like of glue and it pops it open. And if you have one that has one of these little squirt tops on it, if in case the top is bad, it gives you extra tops to put on it. I really like that because I hate when I use glue and it closes up on you. Then I bought, Hope wanted another 20 by 20 diamond dot to draw. But then after I ordered it, she said to me, "You know, Nana, I'd really like a bigger one." So I got this one. That was 67 cents. No, wait, that wasn't. That was $1.61. Now it's down to $1.25. This was 53 cents and now it's 84 cents. And I think I told you the nails were 39 and now they're 37. Next I got another 56 grid for my dots. I'm pretty sure that I got this on a sale, not because normally they're more expensive than $1 67 cents is what I paid. It's $1.34 now. So evidently I got this on a really good, probably 90% off or 70% off sale. But I changed to the living room today just to have a change of venue to see how it went. Then I have clear dice. I love dice. So I ordered a pack of these and they were $1.59. Now they're 71 cents. And I'm so glad they have this price adjustment because every day I check and every day I get a price adjustment on something. So it works well. I got, I got my dragon, Year of the Dragon. So I got my Gashapon machine. Can you turn it? Whoops, which way? I'm looking at it upside down, sorry. Open this up. It's a little machine. You turn it. Oh, there it goes. Then, open it up. Let's see what our prize is. I like the dragons because it's Year of the Dragon. I thought they'd all be dragon themed, but when I checked them all, they weren't. I had to play with it as soon as I got it. Because I go to the Gashapon machines at the stores here. This one is a pencil topper. And it's a little astronaut. So then the top opens up here. Pop it up and put it right back in. So I can do it with kids, or I can refill the little capsules. It's only cardboard though. I paid $4.02 for it. Still $4.02, and I'd pay more just for those little eggs and the little toys in them. So, but this is the Gashapon. And the dragon one I got was an actual, had a loop on it that I could hang it on something. And I missed something. Oh, okay. Stay. I also ordered another shirt. Oh, there it goes on the floor. I also ordered another shirt. Sorry I have to do this one-handed because I don't have the table out and it's just been it's been a long day. Let's put it that way. We'd take the dog to the vet. But this is the shirt. It's just regular little curve neck. It's long sleeve. I love the design on it. Got some orange in it because I don't have anything orange really. Blues, blacks, yellows. And let me see, I think it's figures have the wrong side on mine. I usually look. Today I didn't. This one is $95 polyester, 5% spandex. But I like these. They fit nice. They hang nice. I wore one similar in color when I was at my mom's and she really liked it. So then she sent me home with a million things of clothes. That shirt, when I bought it, was $5.69. Now it's up to $8.49. That's why I always buy these things when they're on sale, because you get such good deals. And pay that for a shirt, you'd never get one in Walmart for that price. And those are nicer than the ones I've gotten in Walmart. And last out of this order, I ordered a bigger, much bigger screen to do my diamond dots on. And that is, I don't think I have the grid. Where is it? Oh, that's from my next order. That's okay. Get out of the way now. That one was 7.4 by 11.8. I got it for 18 cents because I got one of those spin the wheel, and it was $6.28 now. So, very happy with that. I got a necklace, which I think is really pretty. It's a blue snowflake. It's called Sky Blue. I don't know if you can see in the background either. A little dark back there because I don't have a light on in the living room, except for the one next to me because the other one's too far away to even make a difference. But I have my little box, one of my little boxes up there, and it's got some fire trucks on it, and it's got in it all my little, like the flamingos in there, but I'd take her apart because she was too tall to put on that shelf. And I moved around the stuff up on top just to put the dog up there until it's done, because I don't want my dog to eat it before I have a chance to put it in there. This is a blue snowflake necklace. It's very, very bright and pretty. This was, it's called Snowflake Sky Blue Necklace, and it's 97 cents. I thought I looked it up to see what it is now, but I paid 97 cents, or that's what it is now. So those are everything I got now, except for one other thing. Where is it? I bought a personalized stamp. I wasn't sure how they do it or how it would turn out, and it turned out great. I'm not going to stamp it because I don't want my address out there or my full name. Take it out of the box. Where'd you go? There it is. Sorry about that. Comes with a real pretty handle. And then I just pop this off. And everything's on it. And it pre-inks itself. Not sure how that works. And they sent me a little ink bottle with it. Here it is. Little bottle of ink. So it sounds, when you shake it at first I thought it sounded hard. I also ordered this. I got another one of these because I really liked it. But they're sold out and I didn't get it even though I was charged for it. So I'll be sending them a quick note But I use the ink stamp. I stamped something already a couple times just to check it. It works well. So, first time it didn't, but, you know, need to get that ink flowing. Boy, this is really going to be fast because I already showed you the light board on the next order. Then I bought, came all folded up really small. This is a portfolio bag to carry the light thing in it. And I leave it in the box for protection. Hard to, there. So that I really was happy with because I didn't think it was going to be that big. And it's got that, it's waterproof, but it's got the lines through it, the ribbing. And you can buy like tape with that on it. And it's the, I can't remember what it's called that runs through it. But anyway, it makes it sturdier and so it doesn't rip. So I was very happy with that. Then I bought another Diamond Dot pen, which I love these pens. They are the best pens when because I do a lot with multiple colors. And, okay, the tips don't fit in it. This is the tip I use the most. I think you get 6 dots on it. And usually this one I like because it's clear, but they usually come frosted like this. This is what I use just to go between the dots to make sure that they're in line. And they're all supposed to fit in the end of this pen. And as you can see, it doesn't fit in the end of this pen. And it's got a light. So when you're doing it, you can see down where you're going. Doesn't help much, but it's there. And then you get, there's 2 settings to the light, which they both look the same to me. Then you get a single tip, which is this one. And then you get a double tip, or 3 tip. This is a 3 tip. And then you get another single tip, but it's curved. But for some reason, like I said, they don't fit in here. So I don't know. I'm going to have to write to Temu and see if they can send me more. But I paid $4.99 for that. Now it's $3.49. I also bought a headlamp because I like these. I've had one before. Where did I put it? No, Daisy, you can't have it. Daisy wants everything. She wants to chew on everything I touch. Whoops. Anyway, this is a rechargeable headlamp, which I like because the ones I have, you have to use batteries. And, you know, batteries go bad after a while. And then they get that nasty, what do you call it? Battery acid leaks out of them if you forget about it and leave them too long. And, I mean, I have quite a few of those lamps, but I don't use them as often as I'd like because, number one, they take up a lot of batteries. They drain, you know, the AA batteries or AAA, whatever you have to use. So I bought this one. And I'm not going to point it at the camera because you'll go blind. But if I could press the button, that's the one headlamp. That's the 2 top ones and the bottom ones. That's all of them. Flash and off. So, different functions. It works good. Then they have a little battery compartment that's covered. Whoops. So, or I'm sorry, charging compartment that's covered with plastic. So, or rubber, if you're wearing it outside to camp or in the woods, it's great because if it rains, it's not going to ruin it because it's all plastic and it looks like it's sealed at the top because there's like I don't know, you can see a funny, like, I don't know, you can't see it real good from here, but when you're holding it, you can see the Yeah, you can see it there where the crease is. They put something in there so it's waterproofed. So I love that lamp. I've been wanting to buy one, and I keep looking at it saying, no, I'm not going to do it. No, no, no. Finally, I did it. It was $4.99, and now it's $3.49. So that's a pretty good deal. I was supposed to get these heart-shaped for beads, but that didn't come either. So 2 things are missing. And the last thing I have... Oh, I have 2 things. I'm sorry. I ordered the 20 by 30 for my granddaughter, when she told me she wanted the bigger one. So the next week I went in and ordered, and this is the bigger one. The 20 by 30 is $1.99 I paid. Now they're $1.39. And like I said, I did get a price adjustment on everything, so I was very happy. I'm very sad that this didn't come in, because I love this chain, and now it's discontinued. So I'm gonna have to go find it from someone else and get a credit and rebuy it. And then last but not least, I worked for the phone company for almost 20 years. I was a telephone operator. It was fun. We did all over the United States. And if I could tell you the calls I had, boy, oh boy. As a matter of fact, I just met all the girls from the phone company for lunch or breakfast on Sunday. And we were talking about the good old days. All the guys were bored, of course, but we were all talking and laughing and remembering different people we worked with and customers. So, Harry, if you're out there with your trike, we all miss you. He would call and talk to us and to get his cab. And he was so fun. He was just the nicest guy. And he would call up and say, it's Harry, need my cab. Got a Fitz trike. And he would call every week. Every week we'd get him. He was funny. And on Easter he'd call and he'd sing the Easter basket song to us. Nice guy. He was the one that stands out the most, probably because he was the nicest out of all of them. We got a lot of collect calls. And, you know, when they come in and they'd say that it was a collect call, and then they'd say, I want it person to person. Okay, who do you want to talk to? They'd tell us. And then when they'd say the name, they would be ready. And when the person picked up, they'd be like, come and get me. Because they knew I had to ask for a person. You had to wait while they said okay. And then you'd ask if they wanted to accept the charges. Well, half the time their message never went because I muted them out. And then I'd hang up with the person and say, sorry, they didn't get your message. You weren't online with them. Or they'd scream out an address where they're at. I mean, come on, people. It's going to cost you minimal money to put a dime in the machine, or a quarter, what it was back then, to make a phone call, and you're going to try and scream and holler over top of it. Hold on one second. I was looking for mini things to put in my shelf. Just some things that if I saw something that, you know, reminded me. I mean, my dad worked at the phone company for 40-some years. He retired when Verizon took over. A lot of the guys that he worked with decided to retire, which when I worked for it and it was GTE, it was great. But when it became Verizon, it changed too much. By the time the girls that I had left early and moved to Maryland, and they stayed in Pennsylvania, and by the time they left, it was 25 seconds per call. Now you call directory assistance and you have to find out what city, what state, and whose phone number you want. And then we have all this other stuff we have to say in between. And they wanted you to do it within 21 seconds. And I mean, that's why whenever you call there, you feel rushed, because that's what they gave us. And, but I worked there for a long time, and I found a little phone. It's from the mini collection, like the dollhouse collection. Let me hold it this way. And the receiver comes off. So I can have the receiver hanging down, put it back on. I mean, I have a collection of phone stuff, phone and fire. My father was a fireman. My brother and my nephew, they're firemen. My other brother was a fireman. So I collect phone company things, and I have an old, I don't know if you know what a candlestick phone is. It's one of those phones where you had to pick up and you had the earpiece up here and the mouthpiece was connected to a stick, and you had to hit this, like tap like this on the side and say, operator, operator. When my grandfather died, my grandmother moved, and I got Grandpa's stick, or candlestick phone. And then my husband and I were at an auction, and they had a telephone that it hung on a wall, piece of wood, and then it had a base that came out like this, so you could have a little writing pad, and it had the same kind of mouthpiece with the same kind of earpiece, but it just wasn't on the stick, it was on the wall. I got one of those. Of course, I grew up with a rotary phone. My mother still has a rotary phone at home that's in the garage, so whenever it rings, we're able to be outside and hear the phone ring and be able to answer it. And then we have push button phone in the basement. And on her, and then we all have portable phones in the house. So we have a lot of phones. And when my dad retired, he ended up being contracted out by another phone company. And that phone company had him collect phone booths. So he used to go around and collect the phone booths because they didn't use them anymore. And once he got the phone booths and collected, he would go around and put them in the garage. So I said, I wish I would have kept a phone booth. That would have been so fun to have a phone booth in my backyard. So it was a lot of phone company things. And then the fire things, I have a fire department, one of those boxes that they used for a call box. I have a replica of one from a guy had hanging in his house. And when my husband was a garbage man, the guy was throwing it out, and it was sitting next to the garbage can. And the guy came out, and my husband said, "You're getting rid of this?" And he said, "Yeah." He goes, "Do you care if I give it to my wife?" It was clean. It was in perfect condition, so he gave it to me. And then I got at a same auction I got the phone, actually. We went another time, and I got an old fire extinguisher, like really old. And I mean, I have some fire stuff I collect, and that's why there's fire trucks on top of my shelf up there, because I'm gonna have one that's just all fire stuff, because I have a bunch of fire trucks and cars and little things. So I'm gonna put those in one, and then all my little dogs that I make. Oh, while I'm at it, I finished the hippo today. Whoa, hold on. I finished the hippo. So now all my kits are done. I gave my sister a Schnauzer one, and I gave my goddaughter, who is my great niece, she got the Dachshund one. So, whoops. The only thing about the hippo is his mouth doesn't stay up. It's on a little thing so it can go up and down, but it keeps flipping. Let me turn it this way. It keeps flipping up and upside down. It's supposed to go up so you can move it. Where's my phone? There we go. It's supposed to go up like this so you can move it, but it drops down a lot. Because when I just went to get it, it was upside down. Look, he can move his jaw side to side. So the hippo's done. He turned out pretty cute. And he was the easiest one I think I've done yet. But don't you like that coming to bite you? So there's the hippo. He's all done. So he's going to be up on the shelf next. Anyway, that was a short haul. I want to thank you for watching, if you watched. And in the beginning, I forgot to tell you all, thank you for coming and watching the channel. Thank you for your support. And if you don't mind hitting the like or dislike button, either one would be fine with me. This is a little odd because I'm sitting on the couch just holding my phone, because I don't have a tray table set up, or I don't have the lights, because the light in our living room where they are would not make any difference. And also the light I bought one of those lights that has a clear glass thing on it, but I have to read how you set it up and what you do with it, because like I said, we just got home after 8 hours in the car yesterday, and what I watched Temu hauls and went through Temu to make orders. So anyway, thank you very much. I hope you all had a safe St. Patrick's Day, and I hope you all had some green beer. And like I said, this one is sold out, so I gotta see if I can find it from another dealer. It is $925 sterling silver. So best of luck to all you, and have a great day. And again, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. And if you don't mind hitting a like or dislike, either one is fine with me. It just shows me that you're watching, and I mean, I don't know how long I'm going to do this because people don't hit the button. I mean, it does show me the reviews, but it never shows me if anyone likes it or not. So anyway, have a great week, rest of the week, which is Thursday, Friday, and then enjoy your weekend, and maybe I'll see you again. Bye.